Right then guys, so that's how we left it. I'm going to reset the timer. We are now going to start swinging over onto that coastline. So, right, what we're going to say then, what would the angle be? To try and intercept that, so let's bring it in 85 from current heading. 85 from current heading would be, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it'd be 95, 95. Should bring us to a nice intercept course to get behind the convoy. But also with them, we know the destroyer's there, we'll just maintain distance. Double check we are decks awash. Yes, we are. So at this point on then, obviously what I would be doing, I would basically be going to the radio, obviously which is below, in case you don't notice that guys. And I'd be sending to other U-boats, basically IDing myself first of all, and stating, okay, U564, sighted convoy, Zero 3 2 to 0 3 4, and we're saying the knots were 4 knots, wasn't we? So pulling alongside rear left. And we'll maintain speed and heading. So we're basically sending that to all the U-boats, letting them know all the information that we gathered, and working as a team. That is very important. Just because you're the first one here doesn't mean you can then go, right, I'm sending my tops off before everybody else and I'm going to wreck your game and disperse the convoy. Alright, yeah, you can do it if you wish, you know, you can be that guy. But like I said, if you involve other players, other captains, other crews, it's not just about you and this other captain at this point. It is about you and everybody in the game. Because if you're just going to be that guy that's done that, the captain's going to be like, that captain, you know, he's probably shaking his fist at you. But the other guys in the ship, they may have been travelling 20 minutes to reach the convoy, and they just sighted them, and the captain's like, right, we'll get alongside them, and then bang, 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 and then the crew's like, right, that's going to be another 20 minutes then before we get back into position and get everything sorted. So just get there. Gather your information, gather your intel, decide what ships you're going to hit, and then take it from there. So once we're in position, we'll take it further, and we'll go through the next part of the video with you. So what I'm going to try and do is just show you a quick diagram, what I'm trying to do. So convoy is going this way, we're actually on the right side, that's fine. So, doesn't matter which side we go on, but basically the convoy is going from right to left, so we're at the back left of them. So what we're going to try and do is go with them. We've got their speed, we've got their heading, so we can maintain that same speed and course with them. We are now going to try and slip in with the convoy to maintain a decent distance where we can get shots off, gather all the information we need, and also maintain a safe distance from that destroyer to not be detected. And we will be putting a little bit more work in on that destroyer to find out his pattern, how far are they going to go out, because obviously we want to try and get as close as we can, but not too close that we get detected when they fill us in and out. And once we're in there, we can hold that position 1 hour, 2 hour, 10 minutes. It makes a difference, you know, you can hold it as long as you want to, which then also means the other U-boats that are in red, as you can see in the quick diagram, means the other U-boats can get in position and do exactly the same as you, and then you can start working on more information, which I'll release to you on the next video. But like I said, the main point is to go decks awash at this point, because it's nighttime attacking, which obviously they was done on the surface, and obviously you got the added problem of moonlighting that is going to be against you. It's working against you continuously. So this video is about getting in position and taking it from there. So I may just state to you as well, you can get closer. I know you can get closer than this, but a safe distance for someone that's quite kind of new to it is try and hold around about 3 to 3.5 centigradians from destroyers. I'd aim for about 3 for Flower and 3.5 for Bittern or Tribal, but I wouldn't go any closer than that, just until you get the feel for it, you know. Right, so let's get back to it. Where are we then? So we are coming quite close to the destroyer. It looks like it's still filtering out to the left a little bit if you look at him. The convoy is going in that direction, but he's filtering out to the left. Yeah, looking sweet. So, okay, so we've got the passenger liner there that I identified earlier. We've got one in the background there as well, another one there, and a couple of tankers, and obviously more tankers up there as well. All in all, it's a pretty decent sized convoy. Way up, got a Bittern over there. Like I said, just maintaining distance from things like that, you'll be fine, you know. So that destroyer there is not quite 90 degrees onto my position right now. If it was, it'd be at 270. But it is going to be safe for me to potentially start and adjust my course in a moment. I'm going to check a few distances here just real quickly. So he's not quite 2.5 yet, about 2.3 on centre radians. This guy obviously is hitting the 3 now, so we're in position for him. Just the guys that are further back there that I want to get to like 2.5. So yeah, I'm pushing it a little bit myself. He's close. He's about 3.2 on centre radians, so maybe 3.3. Okay, so let's set his course then to what was it? Did we get on the calculation? We'd say 32, was it? Double check the map. Let me double check the map. 32. Give or take a little bit there as well. So that was 34, weren't it? That was 38. Tuh. Sure we didn't have a 38. From the first point to the 34 to the 32. That was it. Yeah, so stick to the 32. When I'm in that 32, I'll basically slow my ship down, my sub down, and we'll take it from there. What's this guy doing? He's getting close to the destroyer and he's on the surface. Yeah, don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine. So what I'm going to do as well actually is, I'm not going to get any closer to that guy, I'm going to slow us down now. Because I might actually even do... Come on, come on, come on! 50, 60, 40... Oh, it's 120, fucking hell. Let's lift that back up. By number 10. There it is. So that'll bring us to that 4 knots. I might actually do a quick calculation again on that distance, or I might try and, when I'm actually at 4 knots, I might adjust this course slightly, but we'll see what happens. And I'll do this the opposite way than what I normally would do, and that is purely by visual, not so much by the actual mast height and bearing reading. So what I'll do is I'll put the crosshair at the front of a ship, don't matter which one, and we'll just get the calculation. Have a look at that mast. Yeah, I think that's close as I'd like to get to that destroyer. But we're in position right now that's kind of bad because we can't really see these ships clear as day. Not all of them anyway, like this stack here. We can hit a few targets, I know that much, but we're not getting this pack here clearly identified, or that pack. These ones, yeah, you can do them, but that's the forward line. We double check the speed, guys, and then we'll take it from there. 4.3, come on, keep going down. 4.2. So bearing of, sorry, course heading 32. Just give it a minute or two, guys, and then we'll double check that again. And then we can start doing these calculations. If I do it now, we're not going to be bang on. You don't have to be bang on, but like I said, if you're not paying attention to the convoy or the destroyer, you might be gaining on them as well, and you might be drifting into them and give the game away for everybody else. So double check how far we are from these lines then. So we're actually closer than what we want it to be. We're like 2,100. From the main point of the convoy. Depending where the convoy is right now, which obviously we calculated when we was over there, it could be here now. About 3,100 or something. It depends where they are, you know, and I'm not really going to start doing bearings on them or anything to find out exactly where they are to where we are. 4 knots, 4.1 has gone back up. So we'll just know where to go. Now we've got their heading. I'm going to clarify that. Right, here we go then. So I want to put that there and start a timer. So looking for any fluctuations within that. If I start seeing the front of that bow go to that line, in front of that line, then that means I'm off their course and I'm going towards them. If I see more like a gap between the line and the bow, then that means I am going away from them. But at the moment it looks like that bow, if you look real closely, is going in, so that means I'm off on their course. Not by much, and I found that out within 40 seconds. So we've got the speed correct, I know that much. So we must be going into them. So if that's the case, I don't know how much we're going into them by, but let's try 28. Once that course is on 28, we'll do it again and then see what happens. And if we're going away from them and we start seeing more of the ship again within that line, then we know we've got that wrong again, so we'll just adjust. So come on, come on, come on. About another one and a bit degree to turn. Come on, you got like 1 degree to turn, man. Do I have to do it myself? To be quicker. Right, so that is 28. I'm going to just double that with the bot just to make sure we bang on course. Right, let's start that timer. Timer's nothing for me to work with. I can see straight away the gap showing. The gap showing. Yeah, it's gaining again. So we're getting more of a gap now showing. And that gap that's showing is practically more or less the same amount that was actually overshooting the line within that 40 odd seconds. Right, so that gap there is, yeah, so alright then, so we were on 32 before, we're on 28 now. It's got to be somewhere halfway in between that, so let's give it the old 30. So with that being said then, I feel like the 30 will be absolutely fine. So let's see if we've achieved what we've set out to do. Let me just do this over here all week, won't we? Right, confirm this with the bot, so 30, click, and that means we are now bang on 30. Try them again. Like, this is just over time, guys. You wouldn't have to do this because you can. I'm just doing it in more depth to try and get things a bit more precise. So you might want to be more precise, but me personally, I can eye it all up and just say, right, do this, do that, do this. So a lot of this is not necessary, but I'm just giving you a technique as to where you can find things out like this and how to find it out. You know. So. To me personally, guys, we're at 32 seconds and that the ship has not drifted, it's not gone further past the line, it's not gone less than the line, it's up at 41. So we found out the course. Their course is 3030, so what I'm going to do now is, obviously we would be radioing everybody else, let them know exactly. So U564, so I was saying basically U564 course convoy course 030 confirmed. We already knew the speed anyway. We got the speed worked out, you know. So that's pretty much it, guys. So let's just see if we've achieved it. Right. So we've got a destroyer here. The convoy is here. I'm towards the back. And we've got the destroyer there. I am not closer than 3 centigradians to that, or 3.5. This guy I am. I've pushed my luck a little bit, and we're looking round about, I'd probably say 3.8 to 4. So I've pushed my luck a little bit there, but I've got the speed. I'm not gaining on them. So it is safe to say that we have, in some respect, achieved this. This is basically a bit of a tactic for basically dealing with ships on the surface, you know, and then night attacks, and taking it from there. Where have we stop the engines? Because I didn't do that. Diesel engines. Dead slow. Did we flood? Did the bot try and sink us? Strange. We've not been leaking water back in, have we? Nope. We're not village fill, so why are we dropped? Yeah, you will start engines back up. Sorry guys, you got the wrong screen there. So yeah, ideally though, we have basically got everything set. We've got the speed, we've got the course, the convoy's course. We're in position. We're not too close to the destroyers. Everything's set. Yeah, everything's set. Let me just keep this on 6 knots for a few moments, and then we'll drop back down to the 4 knots. Just to try and catch up the distance that we lost with the engines cutting off. Are we still on the right amount of knots? Nope. Right, so 10% slower. I believe 4 times or 4 times. That's 140, let's do it one more time. Right, I'm happy at that. Let's double check things real quickly. So I believe we can also use the AP as well from this range from that destroyer. We are at the back of the convoy, aren't we? It's kind of amazing how much distance we lost by that engine cutting out. But I suppose you put us in a bit more of a safer position with that destroyer in front. So guys, there it is. This video is now complete. We're going to go to the next port, which is going to be setting up TDC for this type of an attack by getting their course correct and the speed. You know, we're good, we're happy, we've done it. So we're going to leave it right here. I'll just put a timer on so you know. So start a timer, and I'm going to stop it right now. Hold on, timer, and I'm going to stop it right now. It's showing 240 on seconds, so stop and continue.